ఇప్పుడొస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడొస్తుంది.
Yes, Namaste Masters. Welcome to Patriji's Amruthotsavam, celebrating the way of our Patriji. So today is a successful 12th day. We have our guest speaker, Master Lavanya. She began her meditation journey in 2020, drawn to it as a path of self-discovery and inner peace. As she dwelled deeper into meditation, she noticed a great transformation within herself. She began to embody a better version of who she was before. So we are all very happy and glad to welcome Master Lavanya today with the topic of Master Annamacharya. Welcome to the session, Lavanya Madam.
Thank you, Divya, for a great introduction, and thank you, Sirisha Garu, for the opportunity for sharing my spiritual journey in the great platform of Patriji's Amruthotsavam. My pranams to Patriji and all the spiritual masters across the globe and ascended masters to everyone. So I'm glad to I able to take this concept, Patriji's concept, Annamaya. So Annamaya is a composer. So he was the book Annamaya, Patriji has divided into two. The one is, the first part is Patriji explains Nanati Batuku Natakame. So that song he explains in very detail. So I'm gonna take that into, that is the important, because Patriji's way of explaining the concept. And the second part of the book is about history of Annamaya. So I would like to sing this Nanati Batuku Natakame, because it's a song, just by reading it won't be appealing. That's why I want to sing. I hope you will enjoy it. Yes. నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, కానక కన్నది కైవల్యము, నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, నాటకము. పుట్టుటయు నిజము, పోవుటయు నిజము, పుట్టుటయు నిజము, పోవుటయు నిజము, నటనడిమి పని నాటకము, ఎట ఎదుట గలది ప్రపంచము, ఎట ఎదుట గలది ప్రపంచము, కట్టకడపటిది కైవల్యము, నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, కానక కన్నది కైవల్యము, నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, తెగదు పాపము తీరదు పుణ్యము, తెగదు పాపము తీరదు పుణ్యము, నగి నగి కాలము నాటకము, ఎగువతో శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడేలిక, ఎగువతో శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడేలిక, గగనము మీదిది కైవల్యము, గగనము మీదిది కైవల్యము, నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము, కానక కన్నది కైవల్యము నానాటి బతుకు నాటకము నాటకము. Thank you, masters. So, such a deep meaning song. The song itself is entire soul wisdom. Whatever we learn in PSSM, everything is composed in this song. So Patriji says, so by doing meditation, we know how to do meditation, and by doing meditation while listening to the song or singing the song, it is called Nada Dhyanam, with melodious music and soul wisdom. The song, it should be with the soul wisdom. The lyrics should be very deep meaning, and so when we do Nada Dhyanam, we go into deep state of meditation. And line by line, let's understand what the song, what Annamacharya wants to say in this song. Nanati batuku natakamu. That means our life is a drama. That is also at 4 days of drama. So it is, that means it says it's very temporary. It is a play and it is temporary. And Kanaka kannadi kaivalyamu. That is, Kanaka is physical eyes. So we don't see what we in with our physical eyes, but we see kannadi kaivalyamu with our third eye. That is the eye which opens after practicing spirituality. So this 4 days of temporary life is such a beautiful play. We don't even realize that it is temporary. We don't even realize that is a play. We are just acting. And Tallapaka Annamacharya says, when we sit with our eyes closed and hands and legs are closed, and when we even close our chittam, that is our manas, everything, every consciousness, every senses, 5 senses, when we close all of them, our third eye opens. So when we don't see with our physical eyes, whatever we see with our third eye is kaivalyam. That is, only kaivalyam is enlightenment, and that state can be achieved only by our third eye, and that through sadhana. Whoever, Patriji says, like whoever, a Hindu or Muslim or whatever the religion, whatever the caste, whatever the gender, whatever is the country they are living, and whatever the financial state, everybody is same. Everybody is similar. Depend, even the stages, like younger age, old age, matured age, whatever the stage, we have to, no matter what, we have to leave this body any moment. Because it doesn't, we can't say that what whoever lives, whoever takes birth onto this planet will live until 80 years of their age or 100 years of their age. No, we cannot promise that. Even someone just born also dies. That means this body is very temporary, and it has to be sometime we have to leave this body. So Patriji suggests, before leaving this body itself, we need to understand that it is a soul. We are not this body, we are the soul, and that wisdom itself is called spirituality. And the play, the drama, William Shakespeare says in his words, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. So this reflects the idea of life as a performance or drama. in this drama everything is temporary. All colors, all the emotions, feelings, everything is before the screen, but behind the screen there is nothing. There is, I'm sorry, behind the screen there is a lot to learn, to realize that spirituality, whatever we need to realize, that is everything is behind the screen. Whatever we see with our physical eyes, that is mere play, and whatever we see with our closed or opened divine third eye, that is the soul wisdom, that is kaivalyam. When we realize this truth, we live happily. Our lives becomes happily. Whatever the situation we face, we take it granted. We take it, we accept that, and will be grateful, and we live happily. పుట్టుటయు పుట్టుటయు నిజము, పోవుటయు నిజము, నట్టనడిమి పని నాటకము, ఎట్ట ఎదుటగలది ప్రపంచము, కట్ట కడపచ్చది కైవల్యము. So being born in soul, being born as a soul, it comes from the higher realms. The soul comes from higher realms, and at any moment we have to leave this body. Birth is truth, death is also truth. But whatever comes in the in between birth and death, they are not true. They are temporary. That's just a mere play, drama, matrix, maya. We play all sorts of roles like husband, wife, teacher, president, all sorts of roles. We play all of them, believing that this is true. So that is maya. So whatever we are playing, we feel that is permanent, and this is what it is. But when we think that it is the truth, that this mere life, this whatever life we are living on the planet is temporary, it is permanent, then we attract problems in our lives. We have to face the different health issues and family issues, financial issues, so on. So we need to live with detachment. Etta eduta, body is this body is to enjoy the physical world. We have this physical five senses. Through those senses, with eyes, nose, skin, ears, we with this physical senses, we have to enjoy this physical world. We have to enjoy the beautiful smells and pictures and weather, everything, music. We have to enjoy until at the very last moment, before dying also, we have to enjoy. Just before leaving this body, we realize that this is temporary. So Patriji says, we have to, at least the last moment, we have to realize that is it is temporary, and we have to become spiritual. So after, when we leave to the other realms, we will be going to the up higher lokas. So to go to the peaceful lokas, we need to understand itself here that we are the soul, not this body. Katta kadapatidi kaivalyam. So after this drama, we go to higher realms, and there are no relatives, no bondages. Everyone is at soul level. They are our friends. If we are a friend to everyone in physical level itself, that is called Jivan Mukti, living Mukti, living enlightenment. We have to be friend with everybody. There is no, when we realize it's a play, then there will be no bondages, or no enemies, or no attachments. So Patriji says we have to be live in Jivan Mukti, that is living enlightenment. Be friend with everybody and everyone. Adi Shankaracharya says, let me read this. Kastvam koham kuta ayataha kame janani kome tataha idi paribhavaya sarvamasaram vishvam takstva swapna vicharam. He says, who are you? Who am I? Where did we come from? Who is my mother? Who is your father? Everything is just a dream. We are living in a dream. Wake up and become enlightened, he says in Bhajagovindam. And so every master says the same thing. Not Annamacharya, Patriji, every enlightened master says that this is temporary life, and we have our home is, our permanent home is in higher realms after leaving this body only. Kudichedannamu koka chuttedidi nadamantrapu pani natakamu. So with this body we eat, we take food, we wear clothes. Patriji says we just need whatever is needed for our survival. But being in Maya and Matrix, what we run for the money. We run behind money, we run behind clothes, fashions, tastes, cuisines, right? Patriji says like we don't need all of them, we just need them for the survival, very minimal. ఉభయ కర్మములు ఒడిగట్టుకొనిన ఉభయ కర్మములు గడి దాటినప్పుడే కైవల్యము. సో ఉభయ కర్మములు is good and bad. Either good or bad, they are our bondages. We should come out of either good or bad. So we think like bad is not correct for us to the way we need to live. Even the good is also a attachment. We need to come out of those two attachments. Then only we go to Kaivalyam level. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna Bhagavan says, Shubha Shubha Parityagi. So one more example. Yeah, Krishna also says, Shubham or Ashubham. You have to release both of them. The result of whatever deeds you do, whether they are good or bad, you have to release both of them. Third charanam, tegadu papamu tiradu punyamu. The same thing. So there is no end for bad karmas, because as a human being, when we live, when we walk, when we talk, millions of bacteria die. When I talk right now, millions of bacteria die with the energy I am releasing through my mouth. And when we walk, we step on millions of bacteria and insects. So there is no end for this bad karmas. And punyam, however much we do good deeds, however much we help others, there is a lot of people in the world waiting for help, right? So we cannot go on helping each other, we cannot go on helping everyone in the world. So there is no end for this punyam also. So Annamacharya says tegadu punyamu tiradu tegadu papamu tiradu punyamu. So there is no end for papamu punyamu. So what we need to do is just remove both punyam and papam. Remove those feelings, release them. And also Annamacharya says release the feeling that you are doing wrong. Even I am doing wrong, the feeling itself we need to release. Jivan Mukti is by releasing good and bad only. Yaguvane Sri Venkateshwarudelika Gaganamu Mididi Kaivalyamu. So Yaguva means Sahasraram. So we have 6 chakras and 7 status. So the 7th ultimate state is Gaganam, Akashamu. higher realms, sukshma lokamu, sahasraram, whatever name we give it, that is yogic state. So Patriji, Annamacharya says, Venkateshwara, Lord Venkateshwara is a yogi who is in sahasrara state. So kaivalyamu is sukshma lokalu, and those sukshma lokalu we cannot see them through our eyes, but how can we reach there? Through wisdom. So kaivalyam can be reachable through wisdom only. When our sadhana goes to sahasrara level, we will become yogi, we will become Venkateshwara, and where all the ascended masters live. As humans believe that these are the bodies. To conclude, we believe that this is the life, the body is permanent, this is the life, and then we get pain. So spirit is kaivalyam, living in spiritual status is kaivalyam. Everyone, Patriji concludes that everybody from the very very young age has to start meditating, has to live the soul wisdom, has to understand the soul wisdom, has to live with Jivan Mukti, and that self is Kaivalyam. And Patriji says, Subhasya Sigram Alasyam Amrutam Visham. A stitch in time saves 9. That means we have to start, the spirituality has to start from the childhood, then we will be saved. And whoever is a spiritual being, their life is like Vaibhogam, like they will be getting all whatever they want, they will be protected, they will be happy, they will be in bliss. So and Patriji also says, Natakamu is physical world, Kaivalyamu is ascended world. So we have to be in middle path, we have to be we have to be spiritual, and then our life, physical life will be happy, we can lead happy life. That is about Annamaya Nanati Batuku Natakamu from Patriji. Do we still have time, Divya?
Yes, 5 more minutes.
Okay, sure. So the next part of the book, history of Annamaya. So let's go little brief about it. Annamaya has born in Tallapaka, Rajampeta Mandalam and Kadapa district in Andhra Pradesh, in current Andhra Pradesh, in 1408, and he lived almost 100 years. He died in 1503. So he was born in a family who does Vishnu Seva, like they are devotees of Vishnu Murti. And interesting story about Annamaya's grandfather. His name is Narayanaya, and in his childhood, when he was not successful in school, so he was like his parents, Narayanaya's parents, were very mad about him not being good in education. So he was given Samadana Beda Dandopayala. That means he was beaten, he was requested, everything was done to him, but still he was not good. He is not interested in education any. And he went to different teachers also, but didn't help. So he want to die, he want to suicide himself. So he went to outskirts of his village to a temple. The village goddess name is Chintalamma. So he went to this temple and he want to die, but Chintalamma appeared in front of him, and she says, in your third generation there will be a person, and there will be a master going to be born, and that master is like unlimited or unended fame. So that master is such a great master with great wisdom. So you have to live and your life will be, your vamsham will be blessed with that great master. So with that blessings, he goes back. He gives birth to a girl named Suri, and no, a boy Suri, and he is very wise. Now, even though Narayanaya is not a educated person, but Suri is very wise, and his wife is Akkamamba. And when they both requested or prayed to Venkateshwara, Lord Venkateshwara, Annamaya was born. Annamaya was from childhood, he's like, this is Sahaja Pandita, that means born prodigy. He's an intelligent person, wise person, and even in his childhood, he was good in Sanskrita. He's a people were very attracted to him, and people were very stunned with his wisdom. In his childhood itself, he started composing kavitas, kirtanas about Vairagyam, Vishnu Chintana, and so many. And when he is doing that, his family didn't support him. His family wants him to go to proper education and proper job. He needs to earn money, so he couldn't tolerate that, so he left the house. He left the house and joined a spiritual team. Then where they sing, the villagers they sing, so he learned from them. So he did so many interesting, no, very famous songs, like in Telugu, చందమామ సాంగ్స్, గొబ్బిళ్ళ పాటలు, గుజ్జనగుళ్ళ పదాలు, దంపుళ్ళ పాటలు, మంగళహారతి పాటలు, లాలి పాటలు, సువ్వి పదాలు, and the most very famous and almost every girl knows, the very two lines is Jo Achyutananda. So such a lullaby, uh, even though we don't know the entire song, but this is such a beautiful song composed by Annamaya. And Annamaya's compositions are like, whatever we found until now is 32,000 compositions, and they were protected, they were saved in by protected by inscribing into copper plates. But unfortunately, in olden days, people found them in found those whoever found those copper plates, they melted them and make utensils. So some of the copper sheets were lost, and whatever we found until now is only 32,000, and most of them were composed in recent years. They were in TTD, Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam. They, with the help of different singers, musicians, the Annamacharya Kirtanas were given some raga, and those made into cassettes. So some of them we are they became famous, and many people sing and practice. And I'm grateful to MS Subbalakshmi Garu for I learned that song from YouTube from last 2 days I learned. So I'm grateful to her. Thank you so much, Masters, for the opportunity.
Please guide us into meditation, madam.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Masters, we will meditate for 30 minutes. Please take position.
Narayana, Hare Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana,
Sit comfortably
Narayana.
and take your glasses off if you need, if you have, and close your eyes and gently witness your breath. normal, natural, easy breath.
Hare Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana. Narayana, Hare Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Yogi Baba, Arjuna Yogi Baba, Arjuna Yogi Baba, Arjuna Yogi Baba. Apodipo Baba, Apodipo Baba, Apodipo Baba, Apodipo Baba. Anapanasati, 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 Anapanasati.
Masters, gently come back. Come back to your physical senses. Such a deep meditation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. With utmost gratitude to all the masters and Patriji, thank you so much for this opportunity, and I wish a wonderful, wonderful Patriji's Amruthotsavam. Amruthotsavam, the name itself is so sweet and divine and in heavenly. So thank you so much. Thank you, Patriji. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Lavanya madam, for sharing your energies today and also sharing us on the essence of Annamacharya. I just remembered my childhood experience. Annamaya movie was my first spiritual movie which touched my heart. It almost shook me so hard, and an intuitive experience. I just recollected that. And you spoke about a very important kirtana for all the spiritual seekers. Thank you so much for that, madam. And thank you, Sirisha, for sharing a wonderful music. It was great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you can share your experience if anyone wants to. please raise your hands. It's very important to revise and revisit all these concepts every day. Like Patriji says, Mananam, Shravanam, Nididhyasanam. So that's what we're all doing it here today. Yes. Dr. Yogi sir, please unmute.
ఆత్మ మిత్రులందరికీ గుడ్ నైట్. లావణ్య గారు has narrated a divine story. It's a very good experience, and really, if you want to go ahead on our yogic culture or yogic science, we have to hear this type of stories also, which will guide us. It's a very good divine Amruta Gnanam. If you permit me, I am incoming. I will take one class on Upanishads.
Sure, sir. We will discuss about that soon. Thanks for joining.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Swapna, madam, you want to share something? Sirisha?
Yeah, hi Lavanya garu. A beautiful sharing,
Thank you.
a
Thank you.
wonderful energy, and also Swapna's background. It's very apt for the topic and the music. Everything aligns so well. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful wisdom. And Annamacharya and Patriji, you explained very well how it related to Anapanasati and everything. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Suresh garu.
Okay, so
Thank you, Lavanya. Thank you, Shirisha and Divya for a beautiful platform. Yeah, I mean, like you said, Divya, I love that movie. But when I watched the movie, um, I just, I was just listening to the songs. I love the songs, but I did not really understand the meaning of it or anything. But not like this is just a middle, right? Like this is a drama. We are on the platform, on the stage. We are like performing for only few couple of years or for some time, and then we go back. That is really said in such a nice way, but still we forget all that, and we try to you know uh, uh, we try for all this Bahya Prapancham, or like, where we are, for the car, for the house, for the jewelry, for the saris and all that. We thrive for that, but we do not understand the real meaning of it. Uh, these are all really great concepts, and Lavanya, that's really you sang very well. I know this is all the effect of your music classes. um, Great. So love it and thank you. In addition to that, the concept which I'm going to share is no death, right? So I'll share more how that is. Again, this is like, it's a related to each other, right? So how that had effect in my life, and how I came out of it. Yeah, I'm waiting for my day to share that. But thank you so much, Shirisha. You are really great. Thank you so much. Oh,
Thank you, Swapna madam.
It's all part of teamwork, Andi. It's all team.
Yes. Friends, I think that's it with the sharing then. So let's all connect again tomorrow, knowing about another great master, Socrates, by Master Pushpa. Until then, yeah, Shubharatri.